Welcome to another edition of Random Stuff on YouTube. What are you guys gonna do today?
Do coloring on snow.
That's right. Lou, what are you gonna do?
Color on snow.
All right, we're gonna color on some snow. Check this baby out. I don't like to splurge usually, but this van looks pretty nice. Just got a car wash. Cost me $10.75, but it looks nice. All right, boys, get in there. Oh, that looks cool. Here, can I do something? Can you see it?
H-A-N-N-E-R.
Trevor, what do you think of my new microphone?
Looks pretty nice.
You're gonna have to talk into it.
Looks pretty nice.
What is, how hot is it today, Trevor? 14 degrees today, so we thought we'd take the opportunity to do some wood cutting. Yeah, gonna clear out this little miniature wooded area. Should make for some good firewood. What kind of wood is it? Box elder? Well, that doesn't burn too well, but it burns, right?
A lot better than pine.
A lot better tn pine. Good. Trevor's so optimistic, aren't you?
Yep.
And then this will make it a little bit easier for us to get in and out of the barns as well. We'll have a bunch of brush and probably have a little fire. Trevor did some plowing with the big snow bucket, pushed some snow away. So you fixed it, didn't you?
It's red. Yeah, I zip tied it on. This is the running light works fine and the blinker works just great.
So they'll let you off with a warning.
I think so.
I'll probably cook some hot dogs for lunchtime. It's like a good old pastime. Gonna have that tree fall that direction. As you can tell, the majority of the weight is on that side. So one thing you want to keep in mind whenever you're cutting trees is always safety. So one important piece of safety is making sure that your area is relatively clean. So if you do have to run, you're not tripping over wood and you can actually get out of the way. Trevor's pretty experienced. He's been cutting wood probably since he was 3.5 years old. That's a nice notch. A little bit more. She's a slow one. She's moving though. Nice and slow. Is that what you want?
You don't want a whole bunch of junk on the ground tripping you up if you want to get out of the way.
What you're saying is you can't just go out and buy a chainsaw and not know what the hell's going on?
That's right. People get hurt a lot with chainsaws.
Yep. How long have you been cutting wood for?
Since I was probably 15.
That's like 70 years.
Yeah.
So just took a little phone call and Trevor's out here dropping trees. It goes actually pretty quick dropping the trees. The stuff that takes time is limbing off the brush here. We'll burn the brush, start making cuts here. Well, I think we're gonna kind of keep them in 8-foot lengths for now and just worry about the brush today. But normally what you'll do is you'll cut it probably, I don't know, 24, 36 inches, take that section and then put it in the splitter. It'll split it in half, split it in quarters. It's a little bit easier to dry if it's in smaller pieces. Right now, this wood is full of water, so that's why you let it season. And season is just pretty much, you stack it, keep it up off the ground, let the sun and the wind kind of do its job. It'll pull the moisture out of the wood. So when you throw it in your stove, actually utilizing all the energy to burn and heat the water, which then goes into the house and heats your house. So, you know, we'll take out the trees that are kind of having trouble or dying. What we normally try and do is we pick and choose trees that are kind of on their way out, things that'll get blown down in a storm. We obviously like trees. Trees are good. I think everyone loves trees. It breaks the wind. They're nice to look at. If you ever go out to North Dakota and you don't have a whole lot of trees out there, right? My buddy Michael Boehm, he worked on the pipeline. You know, he'd come back probably every 2 or 3 months. We'd have some beers and sit by the fire, and he said you wouldn't believe the difference between being out in North Dakota and not having any trees and being around here. It's a good feeling. And when you take out these trees, it allows new vegetation to grow, either grasses, which can provide feed for animals within a pasture. So yeah, that's kind of what I think about trees. We love trees. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, Trevor's heading back to go get some snowmobiles. I'm gonna get my saw going. Try not to cut by yourself, especially dropping trees by yourself. It's just asking for some trouble. But I'm just limbing off some trees here, so.
A few moments later.
I get tired easily. Bring it here. The only pitfall here is that sometimes get some leaky chainsaws, but fear not, I have a solution. We have ourselves temporary bed liner. Boom. Now it won't drip. I always got to be thinking. These kids are crazy nowadays. Just absolutely insane. What do you call that?
I don't know. I watched that Cotton Top do it. That way your hinge is already set. Your hinge width is already done.
Yep.
Before you cut it off, and then you can just cut back, and you can add a wedge on one side of that if you want to.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you're ready, you just let the back, get the back out of there, and away she goes.
Well, thanks, Cotton Top.
Yep.
Look at that sunset over there, baby. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye. My mouth breather.